You have got a new victor. You have got the new kings in the arena. Eliminators winning the series out.
But he's just attacking penalty zone on Kimi. They're not beginning. The invented one.
Let me know when you're ready. Alright, welcome back everyone to Legends Unleashed. Right now, apparently we have some disqualifications with the first two matches, so we are starting out with DADS on the blue team and 1GD on the red team. And looking at 1GD, I think they do not want to go against Lancelot and Ling right now, so they are banning out pretty decent bans, quite common yet pretty decent, and with the Hayabusa as well. Dad and Sons are going in with the Ruby and Chip and the Hylos ban right here. Both three really strong heroes, and with that, the first hero of the match picked is Khalid. I am your friendly neighborhood caster Sebastian, and I'm very excited to watch this current match as I know how Dad and Sons play. They play really well and very aggressive too. So I really like to see some really aggressive playstyle as well. There to counter out the Khalid, I think they've taken Vexana and Phoveus. Tobio on Phoveus as well. Phoveus is such a pretty strong hero, especially building up that Thunderbelt build, especially. It is very strong. And the Jawhead Roam, which is right now in the current meta, very unique, I would say, is gonna do a pretty good job here with the ejector. Especially, it is gonna be such a useful skill, not only knocking the enemies but also throwing them exactly where they want the hero to be. The Moskov pick coming in from Dad and Sons as well. Moskov is not really a picked hero regarding his attack range. His attack speed is pretty how would I say, effed up, but like his range is a little bit too low, so it tends to be a little, I would say it's a double-edged sword. So yeah, they're going in pretty strong here with the three picks from the gold lane, the EXP, and the roam as well. Now we will be looking at 1GD. How will they be reacting and counteracting, especially to the three picks right now? I think they're going in with the marksman as well. Okay, they're going with the marksman, just as I've said. The Ixia with her ultimate, it's going to be a pretty annoying hero to go against, especially with her really long range that kind of exceeds, I think, almost everyone besides Layla's ultimate. And, of course, Yi Sun-shin. The Fanny is really strong in the current tournament as well, so I think this is a pretty good high risk, high reward hero that they are banning right now. So, we do not really want to risk going against a really good Fanny player who can easily dominate the jungle lane, especially in level 2. Diggy is banned as well. That's a lot of CC coming in from both the teams, and Diggy going out of the match here and is not going to be able to be picked out by either of the teams. It's going to be pretty hefty. And Yujin, probably the most annoying mage in the current meta right now, is banned as well. Matilda is also banned. Such a very strong roamer, especially from Dad and Sons. I think they've really done their homework. Easy with the Angela, if I'm not mistaken, the Angela pick, and the S3, the one who picked Jawhead, also picked Matilda as well. I think I still do remember they were, I think, definitely the MVPs of the match, giving Capricuti all the kills with the Leomord jungle as well. Julian Hyper coming in from Dad and Sons, this is going to be a very, very huge problem. As we all know that Julian has that ultimate skill on level 3 and it has 3 forms. So it's going to be such a nightmare to go against. Faramis for the mid lane.
Your team is picking.
Faramis is pretty strong in the mid lane. And with his ultimate, it's pretty dangerous right here. And the Roger pick coming in from 1GD right now. That is a good counter, especially for Moskov, who's going to be using Purify instead of the Flicker or the Inspire for the Ixia and Tigreal as well. Even the Vixana, she has a lot of CC, so this is a good, I guess, a good battle spell coming in from the Moskov because he does not want to get caught in that action. And if he does, he will not be able to give any so forth support damage for his team. And we are in the loading screen now, everybody. Both the teams have really, really strong picks with really, really strong and core junglers as well. I'm a little worried about the Julian Hyper as personally experienced. He is such a nightmare to play against and to play with as well. So welcome everyone to the Land of Dawn. Now both the teams are starting out with their jungle. And I think they'll want to roam to their goal lane as fast as possible. But I think 1GD has a different play coming in here, starting with their purple buff first. Khalid is cutting in lane pretty quickly because we all know that if he is able to dish out all of that damage as quick as possible and level up as fast as he can, he is going to be a really, really huge nightmare, especially with his tank emblem and the tank build that I think this new meta has given him. Look at the Jawhead is already roaming in, and the Khalid is also in the mid lane already, making sure that the lethal goes to Dad and Sons. What a beautiful EXP laner that Corey QT is. We should really learn from Corey QT here. His EXP lane is through the roof, definitely high tier. The retribution is used as it is just it's just 50 seconds away, and look at G1GD right here. They were definitely in trouble. The Julian almost got that first blood onto the Tigreal right there. Roger and Phoebus in the top lane, they are kind of getting into an action, but I think the flicker coming in from the Jawhead and the ejector once again, as I've said, which is going to be the most annoying skill in the early game, is able to and get the Moskov a kill. A strong lead coming in here for Dad and Son. And look at that, the Easy once again showing his mid lane skills. He's really annoying the living heck out of Tobio right there, and Phobius does go down to Corey QT once more. The rotations coming in here from both the mid lane and the EXP lane of Dad and Sons are very, very important. And look at that, the ejector once again going in to secure that kill on Jawhead with the Farah, maybe because they will look at Khalid. He is dealing the damage required, but I think his second skill will be saving him from that stun coming in from Phobius, and he will be able to heal up with the flicker going in and taking out their Roger as well. That is a beautiful ultimate coming in from Phobius, and I think the Jawhead and wow, beautiful. The Tobio gets a triple kill, knocking out almost every single support that Cappy QT is gonna get to get that turtle. And I think the turtle will be going to the 1GD here, the red team, because look at that, they have their level 4 as well. Or QT glue. The Roger, again, look at that. Easy is in trouble. He does not have his ultimate yet. He now has his ultimate. He's trying to go in and save the to save Capricuti right there, and it is not looking good right now for a really strong early game that Dad and Sons have. 1GD are really putting up a big fight right now, and Capricuti jungling into their farm right now. Wonderful.
Hi,
Hello.
Sebastian.
Oh, hello,
Hi,
Sarah.
I'm here to. No, it's Jinx. Okay, I'm new, but I'm here to
Oh,
save
okay,
you
okay.
from the low.
That implosion, not only with the implosion, that second skill coming in from Jawhead, he has really shown that he can really throw and eject the heroes that is required there. But the implosion coming in from the Tigreal really does cancel out his second skill as well. And look at I think Ixia is in trouble, but the flicker barely helps her escape, along with clearing the lane and the bot lane as well to guarantee that the bot lane will not be pushed.
That is true. I just casted a match for the same team. I think just like 10 minutes ago in a different tournament, and
Oh
again, I'm
my.
escape. Meanwhile, Total Skirmish might just come up here, Sebastian. We might see that Roger take the turtle solo. But the Julian is in the bush though. Not sure if he's gonna steal.
Definitely. He is definitely going to think of stealing that, and I think he will be able to, because look at that. Oh no, the retribution fails, and I think Roger gets it without using his retribution on as a basic attack. Barely gets that 1 HP hit on the Roger. But then look at that. I think look at I told you once again, the ejector coming in from Jawhead really does. He really knows how to throw his enemies and where exactly.
It's 2K
Mhm.
goalie to the side of team DADS and Sons here. So I mean, I think the side of team 1GD are doing pretty well right now.
Yeah, they really need to pick up on their roaming as well, because uh, the Jawhead from Dad and Sons, he is roaming so fast along with his second skill, and he is really giving out that vision that the team needs, which Tigreal from 1GD isn't really doing. So that,
Hmm.
I think they're really lacking in the roaming lane right now.
That is true. You do want to see good rotations coming in. Meanwhile, that for now.
No worries. I'm glad you could save me there. It was so lonely. I would definitely say. So, yeah. And finally, I think the turtle goes to the
That's and
Dad
Sons.
and Sons. Yeah,
Yeah.
the first two turtles were taken by 1GD. Really beautiful executions coming in from 1GD in the turtle fight as well. But look at that. I think they are definitely answering all of my uh, compliments on 1GD with shutting them down. And then look at the heal coming in from Core QT and the tank emblem as well with the tank items.
Often there's a passion.
I think the Moscow was working in on getting the turret while the Jawhead was getting attacked. So I think that was what saved him definitely. And he, well, as I've said before, Dad and Sons, they're very, very aggressive. I've mentioned that during the drafting as well. And Corey QT and the Jawhead coming in, they really are proving me right because he is just going in with the flicker and ejecting whoever is in the range.